Alright, this is a supermoon reading for Aquarius. This is a full moon, supermoon in Capricorn. This was July 13th. I had to redo this video. So hopefully it gives you some messages, some points of concern, because it's under the same cycle until the next full moon. So anyway, let's get started, shall we? So we have a couple symbols for you. We have a compass, intuition, direction. Also we have silver, money coming in, and new business ideas or new business starting. So you might be starting your own small business or starting a new career or job. So exciting. Also around this time with this full moon cycle, since it's a super moon, a lot of things get amplified a little bit. So you might have back issues, you might have joint problems, knee problems, skin issues, or like a bad hair day here and there. But yeah, there's also people that are prone to accidentally be clumsy. You know, you might have problems with these particular areas in that respect. So just be careful. The full moon is nice, but the super moon is a little bit, too much at times. So since this is in the buck moon, it deals with self-care, nurturing, and, just improvement overall. So with everything, you might need to rest more, you might need to eat some healthy alternative foods instead of eating fast food, or you might need to take vitamins that you may be lacking. I take B12 and I take some D vitamins sometimes, but mostly I need vitamin C because, I'm a night owl. So, you have to do like what your lifestyle entails you to do with vitamins, okay? Don't overdo it with too many vitamins. Take like a multivitamin if you have to, or, something that would help generate stuff that you lack in your own diet or, facilitations. So it helps. Anyway, let's get into the reading itself. Alright, so number one, how to improve your prosperity right now. We have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is focus on your goals. If you become greedy, you will fail as certain as a goal is necessary. It is easy to become aggressive, but scolding yourself when you do become greedy will help you keep on processing. So that's good words of advice, I think, because there is something called overdoing it, and you might need to, just kind of everything in moderation to some point or another. So number two, what is restricting your prosperity and wealth at this time? We have illusion. My little fly friend in here. He was on one of my magnolias outside, so he keeps coming in here. So he's here for a long haul, I guess. Anyway, illusion, a desire to escape from reality. You have a tendency to only notice changes in the immediate surface of things and ignore reality, even if the environment of your life and work has changed. Don't forget that everybody else has the power to adapt as well. So like me and the fly, I kind of go off on a tangent sometimes as well. But I think it's part of human nature just to have a bit of a distraction when you're overly stressed, as I am. So you might constantly be distracted by other things, other work things, other things on your phone, things that are happening in sports and news and history and this, that, and the other. So there's a lot of gossip going on at this moment in time. You might need to put down your phone and actually look at yourself for a minute and see where you need improvement. Okay? All right. Let's see. Number 3. What will help you achieve your long-term goals? We have the King of Fire, which is the King of Wands. So the improvement of an unexpected situation. The key to success is to change perspective. When you change your way of life and thinking completely, it is very likely that your situation will improve for the better, and good luck will come your way. It is important to say yes and no very clearly with opportunities. All right, so people know where you stand. Some people, they don't need a maybe. They need, yeah, let's do this damn thing. You know. You have to be more outspoken when it comes to accepting something as well. All right, so number 4, we have how to empower yourself. We have strength. So strength. So a change of heart, waste, lack of concentration. You are envious of others and view things and goals in this negative way of thinking. This disturbing mood makes you do excessive shopping or more, compulsive addictions or, habits that you might want to break. Some people are sex addicts. Some people like to buy, sell cars, and more of a, collector or street value collector. Some people like to do video games and other collectibles that are associated. My mother collects everything. So she has I think it's a Spider-Man, a rock and roll Spider-Man. I don't know where she got it. I think she got it from GameStop or one of the other game stores. It's it's insane what she finds when she's thrift shopping. You know what I mean? But yeah, you might kind of be much of the same where you see something and you want to collect it or keep it for your very own. So, it's hard to break certain cycles of behavior because if you've grown up with it and you're emulating one of your parents or one of your siblings, it's hard to break that cycle of habit. It's a bit of a problem sometimes. But, just everything in moderation. That could be a bit of a problem for some people that need an emotional outlet or something that they feel is part of them. It's a very interesting way of how you address affection towards yourself. Okay? Number 5, what success do you need to acknowledge? We have the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is a time in which you stare deeply into yourself through the behavior of others. Your merits and weak points can be found. Sometimes flaws of an upset person will cause you to reflect on yourself. As every time somebody is on one of my channels, they shake their head in disappointment. But anyway... I don't really care. But yeah, you have to reflect on yourself every now and again, and if you've been neglecting yourself, usually it's triggered by somebody else feeling disappointment or upset about themselves, and it triggers you to go introspectively into your own lifestyle and how you are as a person, and it makes you force changes upon yourself. So it's like a world cycle ending. A world cycle is the end of old habits or a sense of a glow up or grow up or whatever you want to say. It's going from child to adult, but within a traumatic realization that you're still a child. Okay, at age 30, 40, 50, midlife crisis kind of things. So number 6. Number 6 is a message from your spirit guide. To help you succeed. We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the unknown, the reason and solution to a problem. Problems that is haunting you is in the shadow, and you're going to give it a message, or you're going to get a message from it. Since the path that should be followed faces away from the front of the problem, turning around will allow you to come into view with your problems. It means to go back and look at your house. If your house is in shambles, you might need to fix it. If your house is covered in certain things, you might need to fix that too. So it depends of your lifestyle is what that means. Okay, so you need to look at your lifestyle. I also channeled a bit of something that might help. I shortened it because you know how my profanity is. Um, so my take on your whole reading is represents a acting of fear about financial security. So you might need to change jobs. You might need to change spending habits. You might need to save a lot, which in this generation, a savings account is few and far between. I'm a banker, so I know. Out of everybody I talk to per day, only 5 people have bank accounts, and I talk to quite a few. I talk to about 65, 50 people a day, and then on holidays, probably about 35 people. And only 5 of them on each daily call has a bank account that's for savings or savings for investments. So, you know, a lot more people should get a savings or an investment account. And so you have something there. Usually with bankers, especially at Wells Fargo, they want to make sure that you put some of your money on a CD, which is kind of like rotational investments. So you might want to do that. Also, there's other ways of saving your money that bankers love to talk about. There's investments, there's Roth IRAs, there's bonds, stocks. Always have a hedge fund with stocks. It's like a insurance policy in case it drops below average like it is now. It's recovering, but steadily. You know, it takes a while for everybody to get back on track or put limitations on certain things or introduce a new product. You know, I always go with medicines and robotics and stuff. Some gold, some platinum, some stuff that, you know, will secure its value at some point during the next 20 years, you know. And when I gain a few bucks, I tend to invest. But, yeah, you just need to make sure that you invest something in your future. I feel like that would help your financial security. My brother wants me to make lunch, so, you know, I have to do that. Ugh. Alright, anyway, see you in the next one, alright? Bye now.